Hi, I'm Jonathan Reckford, CEO of Habitat for Humanity International. As together we try to struggle through this COVID-19 crisis in our country and around the world, I hope this finds you staying safe and healthy. We're so grateful for your interest in and support of Habitat for Humanity's work, which is needed now more than ever. Even before the pandemic hit, we had a tremendous housing crisis here in the US and globally. In the United States, over 18 million families were paying more than half their income for their rent or mortgage. And you can imagine if you're doing that, think of the choices, the impossible choices parents have to make, foregoing medicine, food, or other basic needs because of the cost of housing. As so many of us are sheltering in place, we hope it's made people think more about how critical housing is to all the other things we want in life, to health, to education, to safety, and to the ability to do your work. For those of us who are knowledge workers and have a safe place to live, it's been inconvenient, but think for the families who don't have a safe place in which to shelter or who can't stay home and do their work. And it has just exacerbated this existing crisis. Now, because of mass unemployment around the world, so many families who had decent housing are at risk of losing it as well. So we have a great urgency to prevent evictions and foreclosures and help families stay in their homes. And then we still need to build so many more homes to have enough, an adequate supply of housing that's affordable for low and mid and moderate income families. Like so many, Habitat's operations have been impacted. We had for a period to close our retail stores. Of course, many of our volunteer activities have had to stop, but our affiliates and national programs have been resilient. They found ways to keep working, found ways to keep building, and are determined to continue to help families both remain in their homes, improve the quality of their homes, make them healthier and safer, and to build as many new homes as we possibly can. We also know that we have to be strong advocates and lift our voices as well as our hammers. And we need to raise up the issues of housing and make sure at the local, the state, and the federal level that housing becomes a priority as we think about recovering from this pandemic. We know that the road back is going to be long and the work is going to be hard, but these families need our help. And for just such a time as this, we need you to partner with us. On top of COVID, we're in the midst of this very important conversation in the United States around racial equity and justice. And if we're committed to address that, we have to make sure that housing is a part of that as well, because housing has been so much a part of the historically high barriers for too many African American families to be able to access both communities and good quality housing. So if we care about health, we need to pay attention to housing. If we care about racial equity and justice, we need to care about housing. And if we want to rebuild our economy, housing historically has been the most important lever in terms of that recovery because it creates lots of jobs and solves a pressing social need at the same time. So we thank you for your support, ask you to join us in partnering as we try to rebuild communities and strengthen opportunities for families here and globally who just need that opportunity, that hand up to grow into all that God intends for them. Thank you. God bless you.